Hello everyone, it is February 1st, 2024, and we are back with our January Wordle analysis video. The first month of 2024's Wordle analysis. I'm pre-recording this on the very previous day, the 31st of January. On a gloomy day. It's supposed to, the atmospheric river is supposed to start from tomorrow, the 1st. So, not looking forward. I mean, I'm kind of looking forward to it because I kind of like rain. But I actually do like rain, but 8 days in a row of rain is not fun. Anyway, let's get to the thing. Last time I forgot to read how many guesses it took for each number of guesses I took on a Wordle. Oh, sorry. I still don't understand how to say that properly. Like, how many times of each guess it took on the Wordle. I don't know how to explain that, but yeah. Okay, anyway. And I'm going to start with me as usual, and then we'll get into the analysis of this and the score, average, median mode, etc. Okay, so alright, so failed 0, last month also 0. The 6s, thankfully 0. Last month we had 2, so I did 2 better there. 4 5s this time. Last month I actually only had 2, so because I had 2 5s and 2 6s. This time I had 0 6s but 4 5s. For the 4s, I had 10 4s, whereas last month I had 17. That was too many 4s. I was getting really annoyed by that. Last month I had a lot of bad stats. This month, thankfully, way better. So 7 lesser 4s. 16 3s this time, so you can see what the mode is already. Whereas last month I had only 7, so 9 better. 16, that's a typical number for me of 3s. 16 3s this month, very nice. 1 2 this month, whereas last month I had 3, so that was extra good though last month. 3 2s. This month 1, so 2 better. 0 1s both months, obviously. Squirtle. 0 fails for Squirtle this month. Last month also 0. 6s, 1 6 this month. Last month they had 0 6s. Ooh, 1 worse there. 5s also 4 like me. And where last month they had only 1 5. Wow. Interesting. 4s, it had 11 this month. Whereas last month it had 13. So 2 less this time. For the 3s, 12 this time, and last month they had 14. So 2 better, 2 worse actually. And then 3 2s this month. Oh wow, 3 2s this month, 3 2s last month as well. That's insane. Wow. Okay. And 0 1s both times. All right. So there you go, and now it's time to get into this. Now, this month was very interesting because even at nearly the end of the month, sometimes we were actually ending at a tie. It kept going back and forth, and the difference between us, Squirtle was leading me sometimes towards the beginning, but after the second half, that never happened pretty much. But the difference in the score was always 3 or less, and even the 3 almost barely happened. The difference of 3 was only happening towards the end. It was usually more 0, 1, and 2 difference. And the difference of 3 barely happened. Difference of 4 or above never happened, which is ironic. I know, it's weird. So it was very neck to neck, and the stats are pretty hilarious, especially the differences. You'll see that. These are not, it's very hilarious. It's just the differences. I'll show you the differences a little later. So, 110 for me, 112 for Squirtle. So at the end, only a difference of 2. So I barely won, beat Squirtle by 2. An average of 3.55. So that's not that bad, I guess, right? Almost a 3.5, not quite. I believe I had a 3.4 average in the beginning of this. I had a 3.4 average in the beginning, but of course that went up at the end. And Squirtle 112, average of 3.61. Not bad. Last month, It's a stark difference. You'll see in the differences how much stark for both me and Squirtle. For me in a good way, for Squirtle in a bad way. Even though these stats are decent. Median 3 for me, 4 for Squirtle. Standard deviation 0.76 for me. Squirtle with a 0.94. That's a terrible deviation. Almost a 1. Almost 1. Quartile, first quartile, both of us 3. These are just quartile 1, quartile 3, interquartile range. Almost always the same. 3, 4, and 1, and we both usually get that same exact thing. Mode, both of us are 3, so we both got most 3s out of everything else, so that's good. Now the differences are funny, especially in the beginning. So, score, I did 7 better than last month. Squirtle did 7 worse than last month, so that's kind of funny how that played out. The average also played out pretty funny. I think maybe because of the plus and because this is the same number, this also is the same exact number. Plus 0.23, minus 0.23 more. I did 0.23 better, Squirtle did 0.23 worse. Median, I did 1 better, Squirtle did 1 worse. Standard deviation, I did 0.19 better, Squirtle did 0.24 worse. Now, I mean, this is not the exact same number, close enough though. These are all zeros, these are the same mode for Squirtle actually. I did 1 better because last month my mode was a 4, obviously. I got so many 4s, it was so annoying. So I did 1 better there. It's really funny how this first part played out. It was really funny. But there you go. That is January 2024's analysis video. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you want to see more videos, please subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. And as always, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.